So if you guys saw me earlier today for my son's last football game of the season, I had the Believe shirt on. I caught you this morning, checked in with you guys this morning. And then after the game was over, let me give you an example. I think real life examples help. So when the game was over, they won, there was a blowout. And I realized on the way home that I didn't take a picture with my son for the last game of the season with the shirt on. So the programming in my brain says, you fucked up. Why didn't you take a picture with the shirt on? It was the last game. So here's the conversation. Here's how it goes. It was the last game of the season. You could have taken a picture with him. You don't know when this is going to happen again. They had a blowout game. Basically the voice is saying you fucked up. And it's going on, and it's fucking with me. It keeps going on and on and on, but I'm not biting it. And if you checked out a few of my other videos, you remember me saying that thought is like bait. As soon as you bite that thought, it's like biting the bait, you're fucked, you're hooked, right? So when you do the work, and I said this before, you're going to recognize the familiarity of those thoughts. For me, they quiet down a hell of a lot. They quiet down a lot. They get very quiet. It's almost like a whisper. Before it was like a loud shout. Now it's a soft whisper, but I still hear it. The difference is, yes, they quiet down, but even more so, I'm not biting the thought. I'm not going into the thought because whereas before, that thought would take me down the path of guilt. In other words, you're a shitty dad. You should have taken a picture with him with the shirt on. It's one of the, it's the last game of the season. They had a blowout. What the fuck were you thinking? So that's how I know, and that's how you're going to know when we start to make some progress, because it's almost like I'm laughing about it now. There's a little bit of remorse there that I didn't take a picture with him, but it's not the fucking rumination or the lamenting about it. I'm talking with you about it. I recognize it, but I'm not fucked up by it like I used to be. Like there was a point where it would probably get to the point where I couldn't shake it, and I would hear it at least for the rest of the day. And then when I went to bed that night, let's say tonight, I'd hear the voice in my head again, thinking that's guilty, like I did something wrong. And it's that perfectionism, and it's almost like I hear my dad's voice when I was a kid. If I fucked up, it was shame. Why did you do that? I can't believe you did that. It's like that voice, that programming. So what I'm saying to you is we hear these voices that create these feelings, but when it comes right down to it, I really believe I was taught, I learned how to feel that way through the teachers we have called parents. But the whole point of this video, if you're not sure of what I'm trying to get at, is that you're no longer attached to the thought. Because as soon as you attach to the thought, it creates the feeling. So if you guys are finding even an ounce of value of these videos, I have no idea what impact they're making on you, if any at all. But I'm trying to share with you, my whole idea of these videos is to start the conversation, to break the stigma, because there's so much stigma around being depressed and having mental health symptoms and issues, and there's so much negativity around it. I want to fuck that. You can talk, you can share your feelings with anybody who you feel comfortable sharing them with. And because the fact is this, there's so many people who are going through this, that you're not alone. You're not an anomaly, right? And for me to be on the other side of it, to be able to offer you anything I possibly can, even if it's just one of you out there listening, and feel some type of value from this, then my pain can be your glory, right? Everything I've been through, I can share my experiences with you to help your life become a little easier. I'm all about that. Press the like button if you're finding some value, because I love to keep doing this and helping you in any way that I can. I'll keep putting these videos up as long as I'm feeling that they're making an impact somewhere along the line. All right, you guys, stay bold. We'll see you next time.